Well, what'd you have for dinner? You didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Weird thing is, I was gonna cook alligator for dinner,
All right, here we go.
but all I had was a crock pot. All right, so welcome to the One Podcast with Venture Rule Them All, episode number 125. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
I am the Beast No for tonight, joined today by Jordi, Devin, not Cody, and Chongo. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these, it seems like.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy because we've still filmed every week.
We've met weekly.
Update on the backyard wrestling video. It is coming along pretty nicely. We're just waiting on some other videos to come into the streamline. So look for that here in the next several days.
Hell yeah.
It was a good one. It was a very good one. I think Devin has some news tonight for us.
I suppose I do.
It's been a few weeks since we've actually got some news, so hopefully you got a little bit, right?
I got some news for this week. No old news.
Okay. We're gonna head to the gym. Jake's Power Hour. See what he's playing. See what we're all playing at the moment. For Devin was pretty excited to talk about his game.
Yeah, you see that pump? Because I fucking got a pump.
We're gonna head to the Shadow Realm. See if the Shadow is in there or not. See what he knows this week.
He is hidden.
But I heard Chongo has a show that he would love to speak
Oh,
about.
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Fergus.
We are going to step inside the ring and talk about some wrestling.
Oh, yes.
Some opinions need to be said, so we'll be talking about that. Jordy's gonna tell us why we're stupid at the end, and fix all of our mistakes.
Yes, he is.
Oh, it's always so amplified.
But first, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA, a segment where we get to know each other a little bit better, have a little discourse, if you will. I'm gonna ask you this question: in your prime wrestling state, your prime, who would you wrestle? Independent and signed. Two of them. Give me two of them.
Okay.
At the moment.
Tomohiro Ishii. And Jonah, or
Block?
whatever the fuck. Yeah, whatever the fuck his name is now.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed.
Two meaty men.
Two meaty men that I can slap meat with.
Does New Japan count as independent?
I think they're signed, right?
Oh, then I gotta pick
Yeah.
somebody else. I gotta pick an indie guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You pick an indie guy.
I'm choosing Effie. Obvious reasons.
Me and Jordy against the pheromones.
I'll go
One
with.
condition. I'm the one that gets it.
I'm gonna go
That's
with Cole.
Radrick or Adam?
Yeah, Radrick.
Or Michael?
Cole Radrick. Or Nick Gage, just so I can hear the crowd. Even though it would be a terrible match, but that's because Nick Gage isn't a good wrestler.
Would you do the death match or just a regular match?
Hell no. Hell no.
Okay. Devin?
Definitely and obviously Bryan Danielson.
Mm.
I think we could have fucked hard at my peak. Still probably could, you know what I'm saying? If I could breathe. And hey, He's not signed, so Kota Ibushi.
Hey, that's true. Mike Bailey
Interesting.
would have been a good choice too.
I thought Mike Bailey, but I don't know. I just don't know if I could hang.
I don't think I could.
In your prime?
No, in my prime, I could definitely hang. I could
Devin
definitely
Bliss?
hang. I could definitely hang and breathe.
I don't think I could hang in my prime.
I don't know.
2018.
It's really
Chongo?
it's a
I
tough-
think it
it's a
would be a
tough-
much better match, but than today. But I don't think I could. I would be blown up.
it is a tough question because for sure my number one pick is Bryan Danielson, so that's easy. But on the indies, like I don't know. Kota Ibushi definitely because he's not signed, so that's
Right.
somewhat easy. But then I don't feel like there are many people I want to really choose from in the indies. I don't think there's anyone supremely good. Brian Keith would be fun. Would be great, I think. Mike Bailey, obviously good. But other than that, I don't think there are many standouts out there that
I'd like to see you and Miles.
I would care to get
Morales?
with at all. I mean,
Yeah.
like that might be good, but that wouldn't be something that I would be like, that's number
Right.
one in my book. You know, what I'm
Right.
saying?
Interesting. All right.
Jordi, you got Effie and who else?
KO.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Street
Hell
fight.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So now, who you got?
Johnny Gargano.
Well, hell yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if this guy would be considered independent, but Vikingo.
I'd say he's
Definitely.
independent. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. He's AAA. I mean, come on.
I think in my prime, we could.
Yeah.
I
I think
some
you and
stuff.
Vikingo could do some stuff now. So
450 off the ladder, Snow. Come on.
I'm basically just a punching bag at this moment.
No,
Literally.
Snow's gonna pull out that indie kick that we haven't seen in a minute.
Haven't done that in a minute.
You know what's funny? I haven't done it either, but I was thinking maybe
And you
maybe
know
we
what?
pull out that indie kick we did on Sick Rick and the triple threat.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
P.S. Me and Devin versus the Usos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
PSS. Me and Caleb versus the Acclaimed.
PSSS.
Yo.
You and Devin versus FTR.
Imminent Danger versus Street Profits.
Yes.
That would be fucking.
That'd be great.
I'm trying to see Jonathan Russell Montez Ford.
Yeah, just those two. Like we don't even need the
Yes.
tag team.
Man.
That'd be top. That'd be quality.
It would be.
Just fucking get Johnny on the top rope, just ready for the cock drop on Montez Ford.
Hey, man.
Hilarious.
Just standing on
He
the
would
rope.
jump on it a couple times before.
Yeah, he's standing on the top rope and he just looks down at Montez and he screams, "Time to drop the cock." He just fucking brings that big old meat mallet down on him.
I picked Ishii because I just feel like me and him could I think I could have a good match with Ishii today. So
Me too.
back in 2018, I think it would just be even better.
All right. Hey, that's another segment we can do later on. Backyard wrestling versus pro wrestling. Good idea.
Yes.
Good idea. Hey, it's been a minute, but Devin, let's peruse the news.
Jacob, are you okay?
All right. Well, goddamn it, let's just jump right into it, boys. Okay. Play me my Tottenham Hotspur fight song, and let's go.
Lead anchor, Devin Bliss.
Star Wars Visions Volume 2 is coming out on May 4th, Star Wars Day. Some different animators than last time. I kind of excited. Some of the animation I wasn't feeling in the trailer, but we'll watch it anyway. We'll see how we're feeling afterwards. Some top secret documents about supporting Ukraine were leaked in a Minecraft Discord, and I don't get it. I don't. How are we leaking all these documents in weird places? But yeah. So leaked there. So if you wanted to know, there you go. HBO Max officially announced a Harry Potter show.
Can't wait till. I think they cast a black guy as a Dumbledore, which would be interesting.
Dumbledore. Yep,
it's gonna be interesting.
They did. I didn't see any castings. Which I mean,
they have castings already for like everybody.
Bro, as long as he has a beard,
Ron's
who
not even a
cares?
redhead.
You know, look, diverging off the subject, but dude who plays Ron is in Knock at the Cabin
Oh, is he really?
for a minute. Hilarious. It's like so, like all I can see him as is Ron Weasley and that dude in the Ed Sheeran music video.
It's good because they're doing what a season for every single book.
Every single book, yeah. And which excites me because, like, I think I know there's a lot of shit that was missed out in the movies.
I think I don't really care about any of the castings. The only I'm interested in 2 new castings.
Boom.
Just 2.
Who?
Snape is one.
Rumor is that it's Adam Driver.
That's disgusting but hilarious. Very funny. And Luna Lovegood.
Oh, right. Tom Felton has been cast as well.
Lucius.
Yeah, he's playing Lucius Malfoy.
That's a man. I like that casting a lot.
I do too.
And I for sure think Daniel Radcliffe's going to be in it.
Probably.
As Voldemort.
That'd be
That
cool.
would be great. And you know
Or as
what? I
Dumbledore.
think like the
Harry
idea,
Potter.
That'd be cool.
the idea of him just playing different characters would be great.
Like Hermione playing Lavender
McGonagall?
Brown or McGonagall. Yeah.
should be-
Fucking McGonagall would be great.
He should be nearly headless Nick.
That should
That should be Harry.
I hope
Or
what's his
Daniel.
name? Fuck. Ron should be the old fucking the janitor, whatever his name is.
Filch.
Filch, yeah. Tell me that wouldn't be hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
I'm sorry, I like Harry Potter. I try not to.
I do too. And it's terrible.
Speaking of comebacks, Rey is back in the next Star Wars movie.
Yep.
Now they're not. None of these things are ready, but Rey's coming back. I think Rey was pretty good.
I thought Ray was great.
I know people hated him. I wasn't one of them. As a matter of fact, when the Star Wars the last trilogy first started with what was it? The Last Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Or no, it was The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah.
When The Force Awakens came back around, when I saw that movie in the theaters, I was like, "Oh my god, this shit is amazing!"
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I watched it the second time on Blu-ray, and it wasn't as good as I remembered. But that's not the point. Still,
I thought the first and the third
I think
of the series was pretty good.
I think they're
The
all.
second one,
I don't
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
didn't-
the biggest fan of the second one, but the third one's my favorite.
I like the third one too. I think, fucking what's his name? Luke goes out. He, pretty good way. I fuck with him.
Star Wars fans
Whatever.
are just as bad as wrestling fans, so.
They are.
I would say
You just gotta
worse.
enjoy some shit. You just have to enjoy it.
What's what they said that Rey is gonna lead the next Jedi Order, basically.
Mhm.
She deserves it.
I don't want no woman.
I'm just really excited about the three movies that were announced.
Typhlosion is the next 7-star terror raid in Pokemon. It is going to be a ghost type. And the raid is from April 14th to the 16th. And then the 21st through the 23rd.
What was the second one?
April 21st through the 23rd. So
Okay, so they're not skipping weeks in between anymore. They're just doing 2 weeks and then
the weekends. Yeah. Well,
I
at
think
least
that's good.
I do too.
I think this is also going to be the last one before home. I think it just makes sense to me, but I have no idea. I'm just speculating. My only thought is bring a dark type of some sort.
Right.
This hilarious, and I had to just write it down and share it in case we didn't know. We all know Ash from Pokemon.
Heard of him.
Back in '98, when the Electric Tale of Pikachu came out, it was not only the best-selling manga, it was also the best-selling comic book in 1998. Okay. And in the Electric Tale of Pikachu, Ash, canonically, okay, in canon, in the manga universe, fucks Misty in the bathtub or a hot tub. I technically think what they say is jacuzzi, but he does. and it's referenced more than once because Jesse and James are also together, and they take a letter back to Ash's mom that talks about it, doing it in the hot tub. So it's all really hilarious, and I have those books in my house. So, yeah, I just wanted to share. I thought that was great.
Of course you do.
Is it not funny? Because it's hilarious.
It is.
It's hilarious. It's so funny.
Would that work nowadays?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I just read Deadpool Samurai Volume 1. It's the Deadpool manga, okay?
Yeah.
And it makes fun of a lot of things. One thing it makes fun of is like basement acne long hair otaku guys.
I mean,
And their want to fornicate with like Japanese idols. Yeah. So
I mean,
Deadpool just shoots the fucking guy in the head.
I mean that's Deadpool though.
Yeah, it is. It's honestly funnier than I expected it to be. He takes stabs at a lot of things. All right. The Marvels trailer is out. I didn't watch it, unfortunately.
I haven't watched it yet either.
Go on, Snow has something to say.
I watched it. It's not for me.
Yeah. Captain Marvel as a character has never been for me. Although I did enjoy her movie. We'll see.
Did you enjoy the show?
You know, I have not watched it.
I haven't seen either.
I liked the show. I liked the movie much more the second time I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did too. First time I was like, whatever. Second time I was like, damn shit, I'm with it.
It's pretty good.
I haven't been on Disney Plus in a long time,
So
I have not watched the show. I want to still watch the show. I haven't done it.
I haven't even watched the start of Mandalorian yet.
Hey, this one's for me and Jordi because we're about to get active. Tekken 8 is going to have cross-play. So I'm hoping that also means cross-gen play. Because, I mean, come on. We all play Tekken.
Well, even if it doesn't, it's okay because I'll have a PS5.
I hope so. I am excited about this next piece. I don't know if it's real or not, or it's kind of an alleged thing. So Elder Scrolls 6, it has a job listing that hints at multiplayer. So if we could get on, Skyrim 2 and fuck around with each other,
Oh fuck!
I think that would be fucking great, wouldn't it? Just fighting dragons and getting little devil demon dogs to fight with us would be super fun. Nintendo Live 2023 is coming to Seattle in September. It's going to have a whole bunch of Nintendo stuff. It's going to be like I don't know, Gen Con for Nintendo, E3 for just Nintendo. Nintendo World. Microsoft signed another 10-year cloud gaming deal with EE. They are a mobile game company. I looked at their Twitter. I looked on the internet. Could not find out what EE stood for. But another 10-year cloud gaming deal with EE. Stranger Things is getting an animated series.
Ooh.
I know you boys just flew through Stranger Things.
It's a good show.
That
there you go.
Is that coming out this year?
I didn't say it was.
Are you talking about the animated or season 5?
Season 5.
I think next year. I think. Time to Google.
Is
Billy Starks.
that going on Netflix? That animated one? I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Yes. Billy Starks signed with AEW.
Allegedly.
So now they have two 18-year-olds
She
under
just went to prom.
contract. She did just go to prom. On June 9th, New Japan, All Japan, and Pro Wrestling Noah are doing a show called All Together Again. They lasted these in 2011 and 2012 to raise funds for earthquake relief. But the proceeds, a portion of the proceeds of this show is going to charity. So they're all going to come together, do a big show on June 9th, give back to charity, Pokemon Stadium 1 is on the Switch Nintendo 64 expansion pack now, as of today. The PlayStation State of Play is on Thursday, which is tomorrow as we record this. There are going to be 20 minutes of Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. So if you're listening to this now, whenever you listen to it, you can go back and watch the PlayStation State of Play and see what was said or shown. Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, is coming back to theaters. It was coming on only the 13th, but now it is staying in theaters from the 13th through the 19th because of overwhelming demand. And they are playing a 4-hour and 20-minute version of the movie. Interesting. Pringles. I know we just found out there was a new Pringles flavor today.
There's a
they dropped
habanero one too.
They dropped a Minecraft flavor. Limited edition. Minecraft. Suspicious Stew.
Oh.
Didn't see any of them when I'm looking today. Hey, our CM Punk is willing to work with the Elite if he comes back, because FTR says he really wants to come back and he misses wrestling and wants to give back to the fans, and he's so willing to do it, he will work with the Elite when he comes back, even though they're children and stupid and dumb.
It's because he's the best in the world.
It's because it's all fucking work, boys.
At the end of baby. Hey, the Game of Thrones prequel. Listen, I'm going to read the title. This is the first time I think I've read the title of Game of Thrones, and if it's not, I'm sure I reacted the same way last time I read this. But the title to the prequel of Game of Thrones is A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the Hedge Knight. It seems a little redundant to say a knight twice, but whatever.
They're both the same,
it's released
same night word.
Yep.
Not knight.
Yep. They're both knight. They're both knight. But it's releasing on Max, the new streaming service from HBO and Discovery. It's not on HBO Max. It's going to be on Max.
Do you not get Max if you are subscribed to HBO?
Oh no, because Max is going to be $16 a month. But it hasn't been clear as to if HBO Max is just disappearing, so I don't know. But in quite possibly the biggest news, I guess, and the last piece of news I have, because it's just me.
I knew this shit was happening.
Endeavor bought WWE.
We'll talk. Didn't we talk about it last week?
I don't think we did.
No.
Our WrestleMania thing.
We might have a little bit.
I don't know. That's all I have, boys. It's been a long couple weeks since no news. Forgot how to do it like I ever knew in the first place.
I have some things if you would like me to share.
I would.
Do it.
Oh, also, Jeff already returned.
Cool. Some Call of Duty things. Season 3 happened. The only reason I'm talking about this is because Caleb forced me to play Warzone with him.
Which I was invited to play Warzone with Caleb.
I tried to be invited, but he still never did.
There's a Black Cell Battle Pass premium offer for $30. If you want to indulge in that. Updated for the progression up to level 650 plus, I assume. There's a new weapon, the intervention from, the old Call of Duties is back. There's a battle rifle that you can, get in the battle pass. Some of the big weapon balancing things, the hemlock has been nerfed. Sorry about your luck. The tack has been nerfed. Sorry about that. Let's see. The RPK has been nerfed a little. The big one, the Vaznev, has been nerfed. So all the CDL gonna have to figure something out. They added a one-shot down to Warzone, as long as you have the explosive ammo attached to it. Which, yeah, if you're into that. A lot of movements, things that they changed, but nobody knows what they changed. So, it's all just up in the air of what they changed, really. So,
Of course.
if you're into that, if not, then you know what? That's fine. Walking Dead City, June 18th. If you're into that. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, if you're into him. And while we were away, Jonathan Majors was arrested, right?
Oh shit! Yeah,
For
he
assault,
was.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He really is a villain. That's crazy. Great casting.
I got a little bit. Really, it's just more stuff about Star Wars. Because they announced what kind of movies they're coming out with, aside from the Rey stuff. They also have one that is they have a movie coming out that's going to be like a crossover between all the shows that have been coming out lately that they announced.
Ooh.
And then they announced a First Jedi movie. So how they first came to being.
Oh, that's
So,
sick.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about those movies. Especially the First Jedi. I think it's gonna be fucking very cool. I wonder if they're gonna do the First Jedi's as in with the battery packs and all that shit. You know what I mean? Or if they're just gonna go with the first Force user or what? I'm very excited. They have a lot of stuff they can do with it.
That reminds me of a podcast I listened to years ago from Geek History Lesson.
Yeah.
Geek History Lesson, fun podcast. But they did a podcast on the history of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
And they go so far and so deep, so far back. Really great. If
they
you
have
like
a
Star
Sith
Wars,
show coming out.
I really recommend listening to it.
I forget what it's called, but they have a Sith show coming out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all I got.
Sick.
Should we move on?
That's all the news I got. Jordi, you got any news?
Jordi?
I got no news, brother.
Tell us some news.
No
just
news?
I get one more thing.
Focused on my job.
Not really news, but I read that Ewan McGregor really wants to do season 2 of Obi-Wan.
Oh, good, because I really wanted to do season 2.
I do. I as well. That would be amazing. Be so good.
Did you guys see Hayden Christensen come out like it was WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm. Did you see the how everybody was just cheering for him and it got him really emotional? He deserves it because he got so much shit for how he played Anakin.
So good though. Come on, what would you
I
give him
agree.
shit for?
Because they're Star Wars fans. They don't know what they want.
Star Wars fans are literally worse than wrestling fans.
Bro,
They're the worst.
we can't sit here and act like Revenge of the Sith isn't amazing.
Bruh. That fucking fight scene?
Revenge of the Sith is fucking amazing.
Revenge of the Sith is what made me fall in love with Star Wars. Sure, I saw 6, 7, 8, or 6. Yeah. 7.
I mean, I saw Phantom Menace first.
I saw 4, 5,
saw-
and 6 first. But compared to 1, 2, and 3?
I mean, listen, I saw Phantom Menace as a kid, so I was into it. Fucking little
was
Anakin.
Phantom Menace your first Star Wars movie you saw?
Yeah. In the theater, yeah. Saw that one, and then I saw Attack of the Clones. I was bored in the theater by Attack of the Clones. I remember that. But
Attack of the Clones was kind of a boring movie.
yeah, but Phantom Menace, when they're racing and everything.
Bro, it's so good.
And then fucking Revenge of the Sith is so good. I love Count Dooku, I don't know.
I didn't
People-
hate Jar Jar when I was younger.
I didn't
Like-
either. People just want to hate. That's all.
Yeah.
Which I get. I do love hating, but you gotta pick things that deserve it.
Right. Like those movies were good. I'm happy that now people talk about them how good they are, but like
Yeah.
at the expense of how good 8, 9, and 10 or 7, 8, 9 were. Because
Yeah,
7, 8, and 9 were also good.
I'm sure the next trilogy.
Oh yeah,
like,
it doesn't matter.
they'll be like, "Oh, this is terrible. I wish I had the last
7, 8, 9,
Skywalker."
Wish Luke was
Yep.
here.
Right.
Can't wait for him to clone Han Solo. Let us
Damn, look at 60
slide
frames per second.
into the gym. Jake's Power Hour. Let's see what he's playing this week. Huh?
I got a lot of games I've been playing lately. A lot of different games I've been playing. Chivalry 2. Still been playing that. Just jump on it. Have a play for like an hour. Just fuck around.
Always fun.
Great fun. Great fun. I'm getting better at the game too. So like it's becoming more fun.
Just wait until Snow keeps playing it and
I know.
effortlessly becomes God.
I just want to say I had my best game the other day.
Yeah.
53 takedowns, 30 some kills with like 15 deaths.
God
God
damn.
damn, bro! I can't even touch that.
No.
What class? What are you doing?
Was it the one with the sword?
There are a couple swords. Are you what is
Sword
it?
and
a
shield
knight?
or
I forget what they're called.
It wasn't.
So-
It was the next to the archer that class.
the footman.
Was it the
Oh,
footman?
shit.
Yep. It's either footman or infantry.
It wasn't the knight. It was It was one of them.
Either footman or infantry.
Had the
infantry
little, had the little sword, but you know.
Footmen are I believe they have the spears and stuff.
Okay, so it's infantry. But yeah, big fan of that game. It's just a enjoyable, mindless fun.
Yeah.
But the game that I've been playing that I'm rating today is also been playing Monster Hunter World again.
Oh
Love
Well, I
Monster
mean-
Hunter World.
Let me know when you get
That's
up in
great.
level.
I have to restart it on my PlayStation. I've been playing it on PC
Fucking why? You know I'm on the PlayStation.
because the person that's actually playing with me is also playing on PC.
Let him go.
No,
Damn.
Shy is
Let
a
him
nice
go.
person.
Well, how would I know who you're playing with? You didn't tell me.
I did actually.
Just now.
Nope, told you on the group chat.
No.
Anyways,
Not in your group chat.
love Monster Hunter World. 10 out of 10. I was fucking around hunting I was hunting something. I forget what it was, but the Legiana decided it was gonna come fuck with us at the same time. So like we were just fighting. I think it was a Rathian. So we were just fighting a Rathian and a Legiana at the same time, not getting touched. It was great. Insect Glaive main still, because I'm the fucking best at the Insect Glaive. And then the game that I've been playing that I'm reviewing today is called Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Y'all ever heard of that game?
Yes, and let me ask a question before you go on.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still using those people to do your work against their will?
Slave labor?
Yeah.
I am. And you know what? Not only am I actually at this moment, I'm not, because I am a slave at the moment. I have been taken captive.
That's good.
You have had quite a story. in
Brother.
the
Give you a
game.
taste of your own medicine.
Brother. There is basically whatever you want to do, you can do. The reason that I'm a slave right now is because I went and raided a village and started a war with a whole ass empire, and it was me and like 40 other people that started the war against a whole ass empire, and it was just bad news. As soon as I left, the one of the generals came up and was like, "Hey, fucker, time for you to go to jail." And I'm like, "Okay." So I'm in jail right now, and that's great. But you can do just about anything you want in the game. You can get married really early to like to a princess or whatever, and like be a loyal or royal. Yeah, there's a lot of shit you can do. Anything that like those olden days things that you think of is shit you can do, and it's great. So I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It has been adapted to the PlayStation really well, which is super fun because I like playing games on my PlayStation most. And yeah, 8 out of 10.
Is that on Plus?
No, nope. I think you'd like it though. I do think you'd like it. I think the first one is on Plus.
Okay.
Mountain Blade 1 if you wanted to try it out before you bought the second one. That's what I got for games. Devin, what you got?
Hey man, I dug back into the anal of history, and with the Switch adding Nintendo 64 games, and today they added Pokemon Stadium 1.
Yep.
I started playing it. Now, I have Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Nintendo 64. I still have it. I haven't played in a minute. I have not played Pokemon Stadium 1 in a while. So I got on and I played for the podcast. You know? I didn't get an hour. I got maybe like 45 minutes. And I did all of the mini games. And a couple of them are a little harder than I remember. What really does not work in my favor is it's kind of laggy in the same way that like I think some Switch games just are. If you like press the button, I press the buttons way faster than the game realizes, which it kind of sucks, but it's fine if you get used to it. Whatever. The mini games some are a little tougher, like the run Rattata run when you're trying to jump and you press it when you think you're supposed to, but waits a minute. Same with the hardened game. Mini games are still fun. Point of this, the mini games are still fun. Immediately you turn the game on, at least I turned the game on, and I was seriously hit with like nostalgia. I remember exactly the music. I could hum the music immediately. Once I did all the mini games, I went into a battle, and I knew what the commentator was gonna say, and it just felt really good hearing them say it. And I knew the sound that horn drill was gonna make kind of just blows your mind. What comes back?
Right.
The game is still fun. It's still cutesy. I do like you pick any Pokemon, you just play with them. It's fun. It's great. What I read about it though is that you will not be able to import Pokemon ever. And I find that hard to believe. Because if you don't import Pokemon, you will not beat the Gym Leader Castle. Once you get to the end, their Pokemon are EV trained. They have IVs and all that. And almost impossible to beat them. So what I think is probably towards the end of the year that, I don't know, Red Blue will get added to
I hope.
the online. That's what I think. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Pokemon Stadium 1, still fun. Depending on what time we get off here, I might go try and do like a little cup or something. Knock those out. I could start the Gym Leader Castle, but I won't get through it. But if you ever enjoyed Pokemon Stadium as a child, you will enjoy it again.
I'm excited to get into it and play it.
Yeah. It's really crazy. Like just the immediate remembrance of these things as they're happening. Really, really fun. And it asks you all the fucking Game Boy pack stuff. So I find it hard to believe that you will never be able to.
Right.
And I did also read on top of the adding blue and red at a later date. The code for the pack is in the emulator that they use. So it's possible. But don't.
I'm ready for them to bring red and blue and all that because just good old Pokemon games are fun.
You know they have
So,
all that
yeah.
stuff on deck. You just
Oh, easily.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on. The code for red and blue has to be minuscule nowadays. Like
Oh,
back
yeah.
then, sure, but like now I mean, you fit in a little cart. Then you can Switch games are smaller than the Game Boy game now. So like,
Megabytes,
I'm
I
sure-
guarantee it.
I'm sure they could pull it off. But that being said, I'm 4.5 out of 5 snowflakes. I mean, what is there to hate about Pokemon Stadium 1? There's nothing. Like the only reason I'm not giving it a 5 is because of the lateness of the controller.
The latency.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the emulator's problem, although it happens on Smash too.
It happens
I
on
press them-
Zelda as well.
Yeah, so it could just be a Switch thing, whatever. But that's it. Like it's still fun. It's great. It's beautiful.
I've been playing Ocarina of Time on the emulator, and it has that same sluggishness.
boy.
Yeah, amen. Fun.
I have a game.
Oh shit!
So I've been playing this new mobile game. It's like a new age Snake. If you guys ever played Snake back in the Nokia days?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure
Um,
did.
Yeah, so it's like Snake on steroids now. It still kind of has that same classic vibey, like snake around the board, eat the fruit, get longer, that kind of thing. But now there's enemies on the board, and you can add guns to your snake, and you
Oh,
can
shit.
upgrade your guns, and you can have different elements of your guns, and like it's great. And they're like each level is like 30 levels long, so it's kind of like a roguelite
cool.
at the same time. So shout out to Cody, you might want to play this. I believe Cody also played Survivor.io that I reviewed not too long ago. Same people made it. So so far I give it a 4 out of 5. It's been fun.
The shadow knows.
All right. Hey, let's move into the shadow realm. See if the shadow's in there and see if he knows anything. I don't think yeah, he's not here. So what does the shadow know this week, according to Chongo?
So I finished. I started and finished the Winchesters over the past weekend. Jordi, you might not want to listen because there are spoilers for the show. Not necessarily spoilers for
I'll live.
of Supernatural. Kind of.
I wouldn't say they're. I don't think so.
I'd say no. I'll start with the bad. You can tell that the budget is not as big for this as it was in Supernatural. The monsters look very, very much like season 1 Supernatural. And some of them are just kind of goofy looking. The big villain is pretty cool. I do like the big villain. I really, really love the cast of characters that is in it. John's great. Mary's great. Carlos is one of my favorite supporting actors. And Lata is great as well. It's interesting because watching it without knowing the ending is going to confuse anybody that's watched Supernatural because it's not the story that was told in Supernatural. But the ending definitely basically
the ending tells you why. It's
exactly
different.
why. Yeah, and I don't want to spoil it for people that are planning on watching it. So I'm not going to. You do see some old returning faces, which makes me happy. One of who there was Gabriel is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Rowena is another one. Bobby. Do you see Bobby? And of course
bro looking old.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is old though, so
He is. But no, if it was nice to get back into that world and like get back to that story that not that story because it's a different story, but it was nice to get back into that world and see a different story than just Sam and Dean's. even though it's very much, you know, a part of Sam and Dean's story because of who they are, it's still different, and that's nice. I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10 for like a non-biased view of it. If I were basing it just on how it made me feel, it'd be higher. But yeah, it's good. It's great. I really like it. If you guys enjoy Supernatural, I would recommend watching it.
But you have to at least hit him with that line.
Yeah. One of the ending lines is, you have to let the "there will be peace when you are done" part actually play out.
You have to get to that part of the song.
You have to get to that part of the song eventually. Was said to Dean, and it gave me the goosies. Partially because of who said it.
Great
partially, show. Yeah. And they have dude that played Dean before playing Samuel, and that's great. Hilarious.
Yeah, Tom Welling as Tom Welling as Mary's dad is just so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, same. There was a lot of little things in the show that was really nice, and like they hit everything. They hit mental letters, demons, vampires, fucking a completely new villain.
I think there was a Jin in there.
There was a Jin. There was witches. There was fucking like angels at one point, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, bro, they went off.
Like there was so much shit, and that there's only 12 episodes.
Dean said,
"Good
season then, right?"
Dean said, "Watch me work."
Right. They dealt with post-traumatic stress disorder. They just did great. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I'm feelings wise. As an actual show, 7 out of 10.
Very fun, enjoyable.
Need to finish it.
You do. How far are you into it?
Probably halfway.
Well, it's short, so you can finish it soon.
Yeah, you can finish it tonight.
I could, yeah. You're right.
Go ahead. Listen, I'm not gonna really say much about this. I'm just gonna tell you what I watched and say you guys should watch it if you haven't seen it because it's very fun. I watched Free Guy finally with Ryan Reynolds, where he is AI inside a video game.
Yeah,
fucking great fun. Just great.
Where
fun.
is it that you watched it?
I think it was HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah,
that's one of the shows. That's one of the movies I still want to watch that I haven't had a chance to watch yet.
Really, really, really recommend it. It's just so fun, so fun. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious.
He is. Jordi, how far are you into Supernatural now?
I have 2 episodes in season 13 left.
Ooh.
Getting there.
Yeah, I'm close.
Look at this
It's
boy
good.
fucking watching.
Bruh.
Hey, last episode
burned through season 13.
Yeah, season 13's so good.
It was really good,
bro. The last like 4 or 5 seasons are just like
so good,
bro. Just this hits, and it just keeps hitting, and it just keeps hitting.
It just keeps hitting.
Hey, you gotta live stream watching the last episode though.
Yeah,
no, I will.
It's a good segue here. Let's talk some wrestling. Endeavor and WWE are now a thing. How do we feel?
Yeah.
It's my favorite city in Colorado.
I am cautiously optimistic.
I don't give a shit right now. I mean, what's gonna happen?
Smackdown was good.
I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect. So I am excited for the draft once again.
Always excited for the draft.
I hope that this means they are sticking to their shows because they're not. But I'm hoping so.
They did better this time around than the last time.
I don't think they did.
They did because at some point it just became the Raw Super Show where everybody was allowed to be there.
Yeah, but that was after a long time.
That's what I'm saying. They've done better this time around because they didn't let it get to the Raw Super Show era, and
Right now they just go show to show, and it doesn't matter.
but it's only like certain people.
Yeah, but it's the same people every show.
Right.
It's like, I mean, that's just what it is.
Right. It's the people that are actually in storylines, so they're going to be on every show.
Yeah.
I liked the draft era. I liked like the original draft era when it was SmackDown and Raw, and there was SmackDown versus Raw.
I like
all that shit.
I like the split shows and them staying on their shows. It does suck sometimes, because like, you know, people you want to see work don't ever get to work because they're on different shows.
Right.
But I like it. You just have to do one or the other and make up your mind on what you're going to do and stick with that.
Agreed.
I hate what it did to Survivor Series.
Because it was always Raw versus SmackDown.
Yeah, I think that is fucking garbage. I would much rather them stick to the War Games matches. I think that's fine. But the Raw versus SmackDown shit at Survivor Series, not for me.
If they did Raw versus SmackDown in a War Games match, I'd be cool with it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or like if you want to do Raw versus SmackDown, just pick a fucking a different weekend. I don't know, man.
I don't really care for Survivor Series in general. The Survivor Series match really doesn't do much for me.
I like
more.
No, not anymore. I liked Survivor Series matches. But it's whatever.
So on Raw, Lita was taken to a local medical facility, which left Becky Lynch without a partner to take on Raquel and Liv. Trish Stratus says, "I'll be your partner." And
Freebird rule, brother.
Trish lost it for Becky and them. Liv and Raquel are now your new women's tag team champions. And it was a weird match. I don't know if anybody watched it.
I did not.
I didn't see it, but it just, listen, it makes, and we're going back to same thing I said last week. No Shayna and Ronda, even though they won that 4-way match. I don't get it. I don't get it. And now Liv and Raquel are the tag team champions. Why didn't they just win the match? Unless Shayna's hurt.
I think Shayna got hurt.
I mean, she looked like she got hurt, which is, you know, would be fine if, you know, say, hey, Shayna's hurt. And that's why.
Hey, I kind of like Keith Lee with the gray.
Looks like a wizard.
Bro, he's only like 35.
That's not true.
Totally true.
And then afterwards, Becky and Trish had a weird thing where they just kept looking at each other, talking, hugging, and then Trish turned her back on Becky. All of a weird match and segment. It was a little off for me, but you know, whatever. What do I know?
Hey, Trish was in it. That's all we know.
I don't know. Cody had another promo. Good one. Talk about his rubber chicken.
Hey, listen, that shit. I saw that one live. Popped me.
I didn't see it live,
you're laying on the mat with a rubber chicken 10 inches away from you. The way he delivered it was hilarious.
Confirmed that he wants to fight Brock Lesnar, and he's going to do it. He's going to do it at WrestleMania Backlash.
Bruh.
Why are half the people fucking calling it
Now,
WrestleMania Backlash and the other half calling it Backlash?
I don't know. It's branded as just Backlash, though.
Right.
I do want to say, before we move on, before we do our picks for Backlash, which obviously won't be for a couple weeks, I don't think Cody needed to win at WrestleMania. It's perfectly fine. I do think Cody needs to beat Brock Lesnar. I do think he needs to beat Brock. So I am super intrigued because I don't know if it's going to happen.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
Does he have to?
Oh, I believe so. If he doesn't, I mean, if he doesn't, he got his shit beat in on Raw, and then he gets his shit beat in again at Backlash, and he won the Rumble, he wrestled the shit. He would have beaten Roman Reigns if there wasn't for all the interference. So
right.
I think this is a have to. Triple H knows what he's doing. Come on.
I think I'm with you there.
Did you hear? Did you hear why they gave the reason why Brock attacked Cody though?
No.
Because he was first.
Because his match placement,
His
on the
spot
card
on the
at WrestleMania.
card. Yeah. Hilarious reason. Just hilarious. Like that was the best they could come up with.
Yeah.
I would have rather them not given a reason. Just as Brock Lesnar, that's our Brock.
Right. I'm with you.
The beast was unleashed. Brock does what Brock wants. That's what it is.
Would have been a better reason than because I was the hot opener.
Bad Bunny got beat up.
That choke slam. I don't know. That was 2 Raws ago, wasn't it? Anyway,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. That choke slam Bad Bunny took on the table. Great. I don't know how he neck.
2 weeks ago.
I don't know.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I don't know how he neck bumped it, but he did, and it was amazing.
I think he might have got taken to a local medical facility for that.
Don't we all?
It's gonna be what, the LWO versus Priest and Dom.
It's gotta be.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, and like I said, I sent this message in the chat, but I think everybody no-sold me because nobody loves me. But Ray was on Logan Paul's podcast talking about nothing about retirement. He was just talking about what he's going to do with Dom. And no retirement match. He's talking about doing a Luchas de Apuestas match, mask versus hair, with Dom.
I did see that.
That'd be
He
cool.
also talked about how much money he doesn't make from merch sales in Mexico.
I didn't see that.
None. He makes 0.
Yeah, so don't buy his stuff in Mexico.
Literally what he said.
Hey, that's a good segue. Him and Conan, Rey Mysterio and Conan, told Vikingo to tone down his style.
I read that, but I didn't see them say it, so
Allegedly.
I can listen.
I could see Conan saying that. But
See,
Conan's a fucking
I'm
loser, so
Conan's he's halfway to death. He probably even closer. But no, I can see both sides of that coin. Like, while he can do this, bruh, go ahead and do it.
right.
So I have a quote for you guys.
Cool.
You guys might have seen this or heard it, but
Hopefully.
I just want to share it. You might know
All right.
who it's from.
I hope so.
All right. So AEW has kind of gone in a bad direction, I think, with all the violence and gore. I watched some episodes. I watched Martha Hart do her big press conference for AEW. I'm watching AEW, and I'm watching who used to be Dean Ambrose sticking a fork in somebody's head for like 5 minutes with a close-up on TV. Well, this isn't wrestling either. I'd recommend turning all that off. I don't watch that stuff anymore. It's not very good. Wrestling is going in some bad directions because people don't know what wrestling is or wrestling was.
Bischoff.
That could be a bunch of people.
Take a guess at who said that.
I'm going Bischoff.
Stone Cold.
Mick Foley.
No, Mick Foley loves this shit.
What?
Well, Devin, you want to get an actual guess?
No, that wasn't okay.
Because
Um,
Stone Cold don't watch AEW at all.
You're right. I thought that was why though. Oh fuck. Bret Hart.
It was Bret Hart on HN Live.
Yes. 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 That's hilarious.
Makes sense. He talked about Martha.
The most mid wrestler that ever will be.
Man, oh man.
The only reason I thought Bischoff is because Bischoff always be just talking shit for no reason about AEW. Jim Cornette would have said more cuss words.
Yeah, that's why
And
I
there
didn't
was-
say Jim Cornette.
And there wasn't enough bros for it to be fucking Russo.
Hey, good segue. Matt Riddle came back
Sorry.
and helped Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and everybody's like, "Why? Why? That doesn't even make sense. You're just throwing people in there now."
I understand why, but I don't like predators on my television.
People forget that Solo took out Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle had a problem with the bloodline.
No, I remember
Simple.
that.
I remember it. Just don't care.
Hey, did you guys see that Sammy and Matt Riddle got to the arena at like with 30 minutes left in the show?
Yeah. It's like that time I came into the breakthrough ladder match.
Well, half
Debris.
That was what I said.
half the roster was having travel issues. So I mean,
Yeah.
That's what I heard. That's what I read.
I remember the last time the roster had like a travel issue like that. Remember that?
Yeah, we got Adam
SmackDown?
Cole versus AJ Styles.
NXT came in and took over the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
NXT came to SmackDown, had some fun, had a good SmackDown.
It was a real good SmackDown.
Hey man, I've really been enjoying WWE lately.
Up until
Up until
Up in-
that, the Raw after WrestleMania was dog ass, like straight up lick a cat's butthole bad. But
last Monday's
enjoying
Raw
everything else.
wasn't good either.
I wouldn't say it was good, but
It wasn't.
it was
good.
nowhere near as bad.
I think SmackDown's consistently good.
SmackDown's
I do too.
consistently just good.
Consistently better.
Yes. Which makes it seem good.
That's good. I'm glad you guys think this because I've thought that about SmackDown for a long time.
Oh,
Also,
years.
I like
Years.
I like the color scheme more as well.
Probably because they're
Same.
probably because of the network thing.
Oh, that's true.
You know, Fox and
Yeah, you're right.
want no woke people on my beer. So let's. Hey, Jordi, you want to tell us what we messed up?
Oh, hold on. There was some more. Something else happened on Raw.
What that we care about?
Io
What?
Sky became #1 contender.
Oh yeah, she was supposed to wrestle Bianca.
So
Yeah.
Bailey
She had to.
Bailey tried to politic herself into getting a title match, right?
Yep.
And then Io's like, "What the heck?"
She said what?
Yeah, one more time.
She was like, "What?"
I can't believe your mammal didn't teach you how.
Como se
But
dice?
no. What do you say, big boy? But
Emotional damage.
all of Damage Control was out there with Io,
Emotional damage
so
control.
they're not broken up, I guess.
Not yet.
We'll see.
Yeah, man. It wasn't Oscar. I'm still salty about the Oscar. Like,
Same.
what are we doing? Are we done with her now?
She's got a streak.
She's
going.
gone now.
She's got a streak.
I know. 0-5 WrestleMania. Woo!
I can't believe Shinsuke's never been world champion.
And he won the Royal Rumble.
Right.
He had a terrible match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
He had 3 terrible matches with AJ Styles.
He's coming back.
Listen. And that WrestleMania match wasn't terrible. I wouldn't say it was
wasn't,
great
but
or lived
it
up to the
was-
hype in any way, but it
No.
wasn't terrible. It was not the Wrestle Kingdom match, that's for sure.
He should be
Yeah.
at least
But
Universal
I don't know, man.
Champion.
Hey, they advertised AJ Styles to come back. I think next week or this week.
Not
Same with
gonna
But
Shinsuke.
I agree. That's what I meant. I meant Shinsuke. I don't know who else we said.
You said
AJ.
AJ.
Oh, I meant Shinsuke. Yeah, no, he should at least be Universal Champion. I agree.
Didn't he have? He had a pretty good run as Intercontinental, right?
He's had a couple runs as Intercontinental.
He has had a couple, but one of them he didn't wrestle. And like the
Right.
Intercontinental Championship was not defended for like 8 months.
I do remember that.
I mean, Gunther's holding it down. So
Hey, he is. He is.
Big
And I think
Gunt.
as soon as he could beat Roman right now.
I agree.
Like they built.
make sense.
I don't give a fuck, bro. That match. I literally like. I cannot see Roman wrestling that match. I can't. I want to.
Also, can't see Roman losing anytime soon.
No, like I said, I think it's going to be SummerSlam. If he's going to.
Right.
No, he's gonna break Bruno Sammartino.
Bruno. Only
wouldn't be mad
1,000 and a
about it.
half days left.
I saw that they were trying to compare Roman's reign and
Fucking
matches
Christ.
to Jinder Mahal's matches when he was WWE champion. How they're basically
No
the same.
No. because of the Bollywood boys interfering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess in that aspect, sure, but the quality is nowhere near the same.
Come on, he had the hit you with the Colossus, man.
Yeah, I know. Listen, and this is coming from somebody who wanted him to win that match at SummerSlam, and he did. But his run wasn't it.
No.
Here's a question: who should Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn
Lose to?
work? As in, like, a storyline wise, their next feud.
Chad Gable and Otis.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that. I'd like to see some segments between them and the New Day.
Yeah. Street Profits too. Would that be cool?
Of course, the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Street Profits mix well with anybody.
Pretty deadly.
I agree.
Would have been great.
Yeah,
Who's
I
the
would
people?
love to see. I don't think it'll be. I don't think they'll go right into a Street Profit thing. They just wrestled. Although the Street Profits did win that tag team match. I don't know. That's a good question. I'd like to see another tag team, another new tag team in the mix. Like, I don't know, use Roderick Strong. Just have him do something. Roderick Strong and fucking Pete Dunne.
Creed brothers.
Yeah,
No.
I will just have to quit watching wrestling altogether.
All right. Hey,
I think they're going to be with Jay and Jimmy for a while still, though.
I do
Yeah.
too.
I think they probably they need their rematch.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely need the rematch, and running that match back would not hurt at all.
It's probably gonna be a 6-man tag maybe at Backlash.
Probably. With fucking Matthew Riddle.
Yeah, Roman's not going either, so
He might go to Puerto Rico.
No, he's not.
You won't see Roman until probably SummerSlam.
Hey.
You'll just see Roman and Saudi.
Oh, that's true. Roman will be.
You'll see Roman and Saudi, then you won't see him again until SummerSlam.
You know, it's cool. Well, not cool, but funny.
No.
I ship things to Saudi.
That's good.
That's good.
Yep. And Japan and Taiwan and. Anyways, fuck me off, Jordi. What did we get wrong?
Yeah.
Look, it would have been funny without Devin's reaction. It was just so soft, and that's good. All right, I don't have a lot. For the record, I chose Effie because he's gay.
Really?
I'm not straight, so
Didn't know that.
Damn.
Just so you know.
Coming out.
For the
Just so
record.
you know.
Hey, yeah, cool.
For the record, the Star Wars show from the point of view of the Sith is called The Acolyte.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
I
I actually am going to look into that because it looked really interesting when I looked it up.
Hey, listen. Go listen to that podcast. If you're not doing shit,
What's it called again?
Geek History Lesson. Probably if you just look up Geek History Lesson Sith episode, you'll find it. It's great.
Hell yeah. I'll do that. Tomorrow, maybe. Anyway, for the record, as of mid-March, streaming Netflix on Discord results in a black screen now, so you can't do it. You're right. Fuck me.
There's a workaround, isn't there?
I got away.
There are several workarounds, but they seem complicated.
No, I got away. Don't you worry about it. Chongo will get you there.
Is that it? That's
That's
it?
all I got. That's all I got.
Hey, we didn't do too bad this week, boys.
Man,
Yeah.
we are
Good brain on me.
All right, let's take her home, everybody. You can go follow the podcast on Twitter before it goes downhill. Might already be
Hairy
going downhill.
balls. Hairy balls.
At TOPTERTA. You can like us on Facebook. We don't post too much on that. Facebook.com/TOPTERTA. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that bell. Subscribe. YouTube.com/@TOPTERTA. We post these episodes in video form with a little extra content sprinkled in here that you will not find on the audio version. And we post, our Top Turta Pick'em Championships, which will be coming back for the 2023-2024 season. Will I be going back to back? Or will there be another winner? Or will Devin be the first 2-time winner? We don't know.
I'm telling you one thing. I'm coming to finish the story.
I'm coming hard.
So you ain't winning. So you can
Do it.
go support the podcast on all the major podcasting platforms. Like, follow, subscribe. Give us 5 stars if you will. And then I'm on the social medias at the Beast Now.
And I am on Twitter as always at wise_talk_.
You can follow me on Twitter at Jake Plays Games. You can follow me on Twitch at Jake Plays Games X or Jake Plays Games TVX. You can check out my stream tonight as this podcast comes out. Or no, this comes out on Mondays now, doesn't it?
Friday.
Fridays. Yeah, so you can check out my podcast. You can check out my stream tonight as the podcast goes out at 6:30-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You can follow me on Twitter at SexyDevyB. I also host a, whenever we feel like it, D&D campaign in the Naruto universe. If anybody wants to play, I don't care who you are, we play over Discord, and I will make that happen. Need some more teams. Anyway, thank you. My DeviantArt, Devin Bliss. Don't post on there often. Sometimes I do. Got some good shit on there. Send me some llamas. And Sauron, that's looking like Robert De Niro over there eating fucking popcorn.
Bruh.
Oh, hey, those are my favorite.
Those are good.
Those are
Those are
good.
my favorites. The habanero ones, pretty good too. You know what? Really, they're all good. Wasabi's my favorite though.
Mhm.
That one, I ironically thought I was gonna love that one. Didn't.
Boy.
It was good. Not my favorite. Anyway, Sauron gave the 9 rings of power to the leaders of men. These men gained immortality at the cost of their own humanity, and then one by one, they all fell to the power of the one ring and transferred into Nazgul's, ring wraiths. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the most powerful one turned into the Witch King, who was slain by Eowyn in Return of the King because he said he cannot be killed by any man, and she said, "Bitch, I ain't no man," and then she stabbed him in the face. Yeah, bitch.
I don't know if anybody said this to you, Devin.
I probably haven't. Please go ahead.
I appreciate your Lord of the Rings facts.
I do
No,
too.
you don't. No, you don't. Don't lie to me. Lie to my fucking face. Why don't you?
I appreciate that there are so many. It's been going
Yeah,
on
hey.
a good long time.
You and me both, brother. All right.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
So from all of us at Top,
Yeah.
especially Cody, hopefully, send your prayers and thoughts to his internet because it's not doing too well. It's on its last leg.
That's what happens when you live in Ohio.
And where?
Ohio.
Yeah. So I just want to just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. His internet is not going to make it. So, but I just want to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, good night, and a goodbye.
Bang.
Yeah.
Just fuck me, I guess.
Yeah!